Hey guys, Alex here, and if you're using a Samsung Galaxy phone and you're not using GoodLock, well, you're honestly missing out on some of the best features your phone has to offer. I'm talking about crazy levels of customization, hidden tools, and features that completely change how your phone looks and feels, and most of these people don't even know they exist. So in today's video, I'm breaking down some amazing GoodLock features that you need to start using right now. So let's get into it. Alright, so let's start things off with the question that I get asked probably most often in all of my videos, and that's how I'm able to fit more icons and applications down here in the favorites bar, because by default you can only fit 5, but you can see I have 7 and you can even fit up to 9. Now to do this, you will of course need GoodLock, so go ahead and open it up and look for the Home Up module, and in here go to the home screen section and look for something called Favorites Max Count. Now you can see you can set it anywhere from 5 all the way up to 9, but select however many you want. Tap apply, and that's it, you're all set. Now all you need to do is just tap and hold on an icon and drag it down here into your favorites bar, and you can fit up to 9, and they're going to be readily available for you down here in your favorites bar. Now another cool customization you can make to your phone is to change the way that your background apps look. So you can see this is the default view right here, but you can actually change this within GoodLock. So we're going to go back into our home screen module, and this time we're going to go to task changer, and you can see we have a few different options right here. So by default it's set to tilt stack, but you can of course change it to something like grid, and you can see this is what that layout will look like. We also have vertical list, and that's just obviously going to give you a vertical stack of all of your background applications. And finally, we also have the slim list, which just compresses everything into these small windows, making it easier to see all of your background apps all in one view. And you also get a few different options within these. So if you, for example, select something like tilt stack, we have an option down here for mini mode that will kind of bring everything down to the lower part of your display. And this just makes your phone much easier to use one-handed, so you can reach all of your applications down here from the bottom of your phone without having to reach too far. And we also have an option here for app labels. You can see when you enable it, it will actually show you the names of the apps next to the icons themselves. But if you want a more clean look, you can of course get rid of that, and you can see we just have the icons in the middle without the app names. And I kind of like this look a little bit more just because it's a little bit more minimalistic. I obviously know the names of these apps, so I don't need those names there, but you can go through here and customize this to your liking and select whatever task changer layout that you like best. Now check this out. This one is really cool because you can see if I unlock my phone with my right fingerprint, it is just going to normally unlock my phone and go to my home screen. But if I do the same with my left thumb, it's going to unlock my phone and immediately launch Netflix. Now to set this up, go ahead and open up your GoodLock application and look for the Routines Plus module. And in here, there's something called Fingerprint to Website. Go ahead and select that. And then in the If section, just select whatever fingerprint that you want to map this to. So I'm going to use Fingerprint Profile 3 because that's my left thumb. Tap done. And then in the then section, there's an option here for go to website, and you can type out whatever URL you want down here to go to a specific website. But if instead you want to just launch an app like I did, go ahead and cancel out of here, tap edit, then remove this go to website section. And then in the then section, tap the plus icon, and you can see we have a whole bunch of different controls that we can map here. But again, to launch an app, we're going to go to apps, tap open an app or do an app action, and now we're going to get a whole list of all of the applications we have installed on our phone. And what's really cool about this is not only can you open up a specific application, but you can even take an app action. So maybe instead of opening up WhatsApp, you want to go directly to a specific conversation. So you can go ahead and select any contact that you want in here and then tap done, save this routine, tap done. And that's it, you're all set. Now, anytime that you unlock your phone with that fingerprint profile, it's going to unlock your phone and launch that specific WhatsApp conversation. So definitely a really convenient GoodLock feature. And you can, of course, do all sorts of things like map it to any application that you want or take any of these other actions on your phone. So definitely go through here, play around this, and set it up to your liking. And before we move on, you guys are always asking me about the wallpapers on my phone. So what I ended up doing was putting all my wallpapers into a Google Drive. I have over like 200 in there. So if you guys want access to all my wallpapers for free, all you need to do is go ahead and follow me on Instagram and DM me wallpapers, and I'll send you guys the link for free. I'll leave the link to my Instagram in the description below. So if you want access to all my wallpapers, go ahead and follow me. Now, if you want to spice up how your notifications look like on your phone, there's a really cool feature within GoodLock that can show you floating app icons of the app where the notification came from. And this is just a really great way to visually see exactly which notification you got and where it came from. And to set this up in your GoodLock application, go to the Edge Lighting Plus module. Then in here, enable this feature, enable Set Custom Style, and toggle on Show App Icon instead of Custom Image. And if you want to dive in a little bit deeper, you can even customize the effect of the notifications that will show up on your screen. So you can select Set Custom Style, and now you'll see we have a few different effects in here. And you can kind of just tap through here and select which one you like the most. You can of course also change the color and even go to the Advanced tab to play with the size or duration and customize this effect to your liking. Now here's a cool GoodLock feature that can help turn the back of your phone into an extra button. 2 buttons even, because what you can do is double tap the back of your phone to do something like take a screenshot, or you can triple tap to open up an app. So I have this mapped to my Ford app, so I can quickly open this up and remote start my vehicle. Now to set this up, go ahead and open up GoodLock, and in here look for the Registar module right there. And once you have it opened up, select Backtap action, enable this feature, and then you'll see we have an option here for double tap and triple tap. Now first, let's set up our double tap action. So just tap into here and you can see we have a few different options that we can choose from, but I like to set this to take a screenshot. So go ahead and select whatever you want. Then let's go into triple tap, and here we have the same options again. And my triple tap, I like to set it to an app. So you can go down here, select the cogwheel, and then you'll get a list of all of the applications that you have installed on your phone. So just go through here, select whatever app you want to open up, but that's it, you're all set. Now, anytime you double tap the back of your phone, it's gonna take a screenshot, and when you triple tap, it's gonna open up your app. And before we move on from here, one more thing I want to let you guys know is you can also change the sensitivity of the back tap. So if you ever feel like your phone is just taking screenshots or opening up your app while it's in your pocket, you can bring down the sensitivity so it doesn't register those back taps as easily. And while we're talking about screenshot, if you have a close eye to detail, you might have noticed that I have something that you might not have, because when I take a screenshot, I have this little delete button right here in the toolbar of my screenshot. So if you ever take a screenshot by accident because of that back tap or just because you're using your phone, you can delete it right away without having to even open up your gallery. Now to set this up, just go back into your GoodLock application, look for the Nice Shot module, and in here you'll see an option for Add Delete button. Without it, you're going to see when I take a screenshot, I cannot delete that screenshot. I have to open up my gallery and do it manually, and sometimes I'm too lazy for that and I just forget about that screenshot. But when we enable this feature, we can now go ahead and delete it directly from the toolbar after taking that screenshot. Now, if you saw me just take a screenshot by swiping from the side of my phone and now you're wondering how the heck did I do that? Well, I'm going to show you, because this is also using GoodLock, and you can see that if I swipe down diagonally, it'll take a screenshot, but I can also swipe down and hold and it will open up my screen recording, and I can map this to all sorts of actions, because if I swipe up, it will open up my Play Store. If I swipe up and hold, it will open up my Galaxy Store, and I can even do this from the other side, because if I swipe down, it'll open up my Finder. If I swipe down and hold, it'll go to my calendars, and then if I swipe up diagonally, it'll mute all the volume on my phone. And if I swipe up and hold, it will open up my Samsung Notes. I can also swipe from the side and hold to open up Samsung Health, and the same from the other side to open up my Google Wallet. And you can, of course, customize this to whatever you want. So let's go ahead and open up GoodLock. And this time we're going to look for the One Hand Operation Plus module right here. And when you come in here, you're going to see that we have these 2 bars from either side of the phone, which we can, of course, customize. So we can change the width of this, the size of this, and even play with the position. So set this up in the way that's most comfortable for you and your hand. But what we're going to do next is go up here to left handle and right handle. And from here is where we set up those actions. And you can see that it's broken down between short swipes and long swipes. And we have 3 on each. So that's 6 on each handle for a total of 12 actions that we can take from these handles, which is absolutely insane. You can pretty much do anything that you need right from the home screen of your phone by just setting these up. So what you want to do is just tap into any of these, and you can see we have a whole bunch of options that we can take and map to these swipe actions. So pause this video and take some time to go through the left handle and the right handle and map these swipe gestures to some of your favorite actions. One Hand Operation Plus is definitely one of my top favorite GoodLock modules. There's just so much that you can do with this, and it completely changes the way you use your phone. So go ahead, set this up, and come back when you're done. But for now, let's keep things moving. Alright guys, now if I show you the lock screen of my Galaxy phone, can you notice something that I have that you might not have? And if you spotted these 2 arrows up here, then you are right, because this is a GoodLock module, and what this will allow me to do is see my entire notification history directly from my lock screen. So if I ever accidentally swipe a notification away or need to check on something from before, instead of having to go into my phone settings, I can access it all directly on my lock screen by swiping up on those arrows, authenticating, And now I have my entire notification history right here on the lock screen of my phone. Now, if you want to set this up for yourself as well, go ahead and open up GoodLock, look for the Noti Star module and enable this feature. And that's it, you're all set. Now you're going to get all your notification history on your lock screen. Now, there's only one thing in here that I would suggest you guys go ahead and change, and that is to go to notification storage period and change for how long you want those notifications to be retained. And you can choose anywhere from 7 days all the way up to a year, or even select no limit, and now your notifications will never expire and you'll be able to go as far back as you want. Now, here's a GoodLock feature that will improve the camera quality of your phone, because by default, if you open up your camera, go to the Photos tab. Up here, you'll see that it's set to 12 megapixels by default on a lens that can shoot all the way up to 200 megapixels. But you don't always want to shoot 200 or even 50, because if the lighting conditions aren't that great, you can actually ruin your photo instead of making it better. But 12 megapixels is a little bit low. You're not going to get the best quality. But thankfully, there's a hidden GoodLock setting that can allow you to shoot in 24 megapixels, which in my opinion is the sweet spot for the best photos possible. So let's open up GoodLock, and this time we're going to look for the camera assistant module. And if you swipe down a little bit into the photos section, you'll see an option for 24 megapixel resolution. And all you need to do is just enable both of these features to allow your phone to use 24 megapixels and also to keep it in 24 megapixel resolution even after you exit the camera app. And that's it, you're all set. Go ahead and open up your camera, go to the photo tab, and from up here, you will be able to select 24 megapixels and get much better quality photos from your phone. Now, one of the coolest things that you can do on your Galaxy phone, thanks to GoodLock, is customize what your animations on your phone look like. You can make them faster, you can make them smoother, or even customize the effect entirely to your liking. And this is a cool new feature that we get in the Home Up module. If we go to Gesture Settings, enable this feature, we can now go ahead and customize all sorts of animations on our phone. So let's start here with Home Gesture Animation Tuning. Now, by default, it's going to be set to Classic, but you can see we have a few different options here. So we can set it to Elegance, and you can see now it's a little bit more smooth and a little bit more slow and relaxing. There's also Dynamic. This one's a little bit quicker. Then we have Sweet. So this is what it looks like. You can see they're really nice and slow. So if you like that kind of slow animation look, you can set that there. And of course, we can even tune this to our liking. So we have a slider here where we can make it more slow and emotional, or we can ramp this all the way up to make it as fast as possible. And you can see that this is going to make it much quicker. And I actually like this because it makes navigating around your phone much faster. And if you thought that was enough control, you have no idea, because you can tap on advanced tuning and now you can customize literally everything about your animations, which direction they come from, the speed, the bounce, everything about them. You can go through here and customize it to your liking. Next, we also have App Open Animation Tuning. And this is pretty much going to control the speed of which your apps open and close. And you can see we have this kind of speedometer here where we can slow this down or speed it up all the way to maximum. And if we set this to max, you can see that the apps are pretty much just going to pop on and off the screen, and it is going to be much faster. Or of course, if you prefer that more slow and relaxed look, you can set that up as well. And the last one that we're going to look at here is this blur animation tuning. And you can see we have icon blur and wallpaper blur. And what this will do is give us this blur effect anytime we're opening and closing apps. And we can even play with this blur level slider. So I'm going to bring it all the way up to thick just to show you guys what this looks like. And I'm actually going to go back into app animation tuning and set this to very slow just so you can get an idea of what this looks like. So now that we have this enabled, pay close attention to what happens to the wallpapers and the icons anytime that I open up an application. You can see every time that I open up this application, my wallpaper and all the other icons on my phone get this subtle blur. So as you can see, guys, when it comes to the animation, there's just so much that GoodLock allows you to customize by your phone. You can make these faster, you can make them smoother, you can make them more elegant, and just set this up to your liking and really give your phone its own custom feel. But now that you've customized your phone like a pro using GoodLock, be sure to check out this video right here for some of the best hidden Galaxy settings that most people don't know that their phone has. But that's going to do it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.